Hey YouTube, welcome to another KEMMO diecast review. This is actually my first ever 1/24 scale diecast review on this channel, so I'm pretty excited to bring this one to you guys. And today, if you couldn't read it in the title, we are going to be taking a look at the 2017 Busch Pocono race win held on July 30th, 2017 at Pocono Raceway. This car is really special to me because this was my first NASCAR race, and my favorite driver, Kyle Busch, was able to pick up the victory. So this is also Toyota's 100th win and Kyle's first win at the track. So in front of you, you see the 124 and 164 of this car. So it's pretty cool that this car got made in both scales. So let's jump right in, and first I'll show you guys the box. This is just a generic raced winner box. So on the front, you just have your checkered pattern that's on the top with the Monster Energy logo, raced version, action 25th years. On the back, you have the 2017 race schedule, which is funny because this car came out in 2018. Monster Energy logo, raced version, Lionel Racing, the official diecast of NASCAR. The bottom, all the legal stuff. On the side, you have the sticker, Kyle Busch, M&M's Caramel Pocono win, one of 865, so a little high produced. Standard finish, the Monster Energy checkered sticker, Monster Energy logo, and then on the front of the box you have a render of the car, the Pocono Raceway logo, standard finish, all that good stuff. So this isn't the most exciting box. It's a generic 1/24 scale race to win box, but it's still pretty cool that Lionel put at least a little bit of thought into it. So let's take a look at the car, and we'll start off with the 164 just because it's a little bit easier for me to handle. So you can actually see a little bit better on the 124, but we'll go over to all the sponsors and that on the 164. So on the hood you have M&M Caramel. On the roof you have 18, the line of M&Ms. Kyle Busch on the rear windshield, on the rear window, nothing on the front window. On the side you have 18 M&M Caramel, the red M&M guy on the left rear corner panel, Interstate batteries. On the B post you have Toyota, Joe Gibbs Racing, Snickers, Twix, Skittles, Pedigree, and some other little one I can't read. It is worth noting on the A post, I'll show you guys that on the 124, as the NASCAR race car, and then there is a little decal above it. We'll read what that says on the 124. On the deck lid you have Caramel. On the back you have rudders, that's on the TV panel, and the other side's the same as the left, with the exception that the green M&M is where the orange M&M is. So that's pretty cool that this diecast actually changes, and the yellow M&M is on the right rear corner panel. But that's enough for the 164. Here's the box for that one, just a generic 164 box, nothing worth pointing out. Let's jump into the 124. So this is a 124 race version, so it does come with a couple things. It obviously comes with the diecast, the box, but it comes with a raced winner sticker, so that's pretty cool. And it also comes with a raced winner card. Kyle Busch, 44th Annual Overton's 400 winner, Long Pond, Pennsylvania, July 30th, 2017. Margin of victory, 6.178 seconds, which surprisingly, when you're at the track, that feels like forever. On the back, Kyle Busch powers to victory at Pocono. If you want to read that, you guys can pause the video. I'm not going to take the time to read it. And raced version in the top right corner of the car. So let's get right into the 1/24 scale diecast. And this thing is heavy. I love these 1/24 cars. I have a couple of them in my collection now. On the hood, M&M Caramel. The front, 18, Camry, Toyota, Joe Gibbs Racing. You have all the regular sponsors there on the front. And on the side, for contingencies, all the contingencies are there. The Coors Light is actually the winner sticker because Kyle Busch won the pole for this race. On the A post, you have NASCAR race car, and it looks like it says Mark Smith. If you guys know the significance of that, comment below. I really don't know. 18, M&M's Caramel, Interstate Batteries, Freightliner, Simons, Doosan, Lincoln Welders, Mac Tools, Bosch, Cessna, Sherman-Williams. On the B post, you have Toyota, Joe Gibbs Racing, Snickers, Twix, Skittles, Pedigree, and I believe I can read it now. I think it is some construction company. On the C post, you have Stanley and Nas, red M&M guy pulling apart a Caramel M&M, Interstate Batteries. On the back, you have Reuters, Camry, Toyota, 18, XSE, and on the other side, you have the yellow M&M guy, M&M's Caramel, 18, and the other contingencies. Deck lid has caramel on the roof, 18 in the line of M&Ms. It is worth noting that because this is a 124, it has the Monster Energy windshield, so that's pretty cool. But this is a race to win diecast. Nobody buys this just because, ooh, the sponsors are cool. Everybody buys these race win cars because of the damage. So let's go over the race win damage on this car, and I've been waiting to have this car in my hand since Kyle Busch won this race in July. So you have a little bit of dirt on the nose here. Not really the best of dirt and damage on this car. Pocono doesn't have a lot of confetti in that, so it's basically just off of the driver to drive like hell to make this car look cool. But on the left side, you see the left front tire is a little bit raced up. Not very. The 18 has a little bit of dirt there. It's really hard to notice through the camera. Back here on the left rear, you have a little bit of dirt built up around the tire well. And there's not any debris back here on the red M&M dude, which is pretty disappointing. On the back, this thing just looks like it came straight out of the shop. There's really like no dirt back here. On the deck lid, no dirt up there. This is number 395 if I didn't say that already. The roof has a little bit of dirt, but again, it's really hard to see. There's just a couple minor dirt marks on the number 18. On the right side, though, this is where this gets interesting. When Kyle Busch did his burnout, the tire actually shredded a little bit, and you can see all that rubber built up around this yellow M&M dude, but still not a lot. On the left side, 18, or on the right side, 18, there's a little bit more dirt there. A couple of those random lines on the car there. I'm not quite sure why they're there. But this is a really boring race to win, I guess, except for the fact that that left rear tire is shredded from Kyle Busch's burnout. That is one cool touch by Lionel. I really like that. You know, at first when I got this car, I was going to order this car anyway because this was my first NASCAR race, so I needed something to commemorate it. Obviously, I was going to get the diecast. But I was a little skeptical about how raced this car would actually be. And I thought it was just going to be a dirt bucket when I took it out of the box, until I realized that that left rear tire was shredded, which is really cool. At first I thought some Chinese factory worker had screwed up my diecast, but then after looking at the reference photos, I actually realized that the tire was shredded, and Lionel did a heck of a job copying that, so I'm really appreciative of Lionel for that. So obviously, because this is a 124, it does have the opening hood. I'm not going to try to open it unless it wants to open. There we go. So I'll show you guys that. There's the engine detail on the ARC. And the deck lid also does deploy. There's your standard deck lid. And the roof flaps obviously hang open. But other than that, this is a really generic race to win. It's basically the regular caramel car with some damage on it. So if you guys missed the ordering process on the regular M&M's caramel car, definitely pick this one up. This is historic for NASCAR. Toyota's 100th win. Kyle Busch's first at the track. If you're somebody like me and this was your first race, A, comment below. B, hope you enjoyed the race. And C, you're obviously going to want to get this diecast. Best $80 you're ever going to spend, I guarantee you. So with that, this has been a review of the 2017 Kyle Busch Overton's 400 win. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to comment what your favorite part about this diecast was. If you were at this race, please comment below what your favorite part of that race was. I'd love to interact with you guys. Remember to follow me on Twitter at KEMMO Cup Series. That's a great place to connect with me. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next video.